Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Hey, look at the Jews, the black, the so-called African American. We still in mourning. We still in mourning. We don't own nothing. What do we own? We don't even have a land. What land is yours? A lot of black people say Africa. Where? Where? Which part? There's plenty parts of Africa. And there's a lot of Hamitic nations over there in Africa. We're not the same as African people. African people and Israelites are two different people. We're not the same. That's why in the book of Exodus, the Egyptians had the Israelites as slaves. Those are two melanated black people. Of heaven supposed to look? You don't know. Isaiah 14. Because, matter of fact, give me Revelation 13:10 first and then Revelation 14. Because the New Testament is just an abbreviated version of the Old Testament. A lot of the scriptures in the New Testament doesn't get in detail on what, because you should already have the understanding of the Old Testament. If you had read the Old Testament, you would understand what he's talking about in the New Testament. Message!
So, when they say God did not come in the Old Testament, Christ came, he did not come to fulfill it.
Right.
So, everything that coincides with the Old Testament coincides with the New Testament. It's really the same thing, right?
What's the understanding that you have by he didn't come to destroy the law, but
because,
to...
you know, that some churches, they do tithing.
Do you give tithing? Y'all don't do that at your church? No. Okay, that's good, because we're not supposed to be tithing anymore.
They say, like, the old thing not coincide with grace.
It do, because remember, give me Titus 2:11. Because the grace that the Christian church is teaching is not the same grace according to what the Bible is teaching. Right. The Bible is teaching us a total different type of grace than what is being taught in the Christian church. The Christian church thoughts on grace is, I can eat whatever I want now, pork, shrimp, crab, lobster. I can break the Sabbath because Christ died, so I have grace. They're teaching you to willful sin. That's what the Christian church is teaching people, to willfully sin.
Wake them up.
We are not supposed to break the law. This is what... All right, give me Matthew 5:17 first. First, so I could quote the scripture that you just said. Read.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 5 and verse 17. Yeah. Think not that I am come to destroy the law.
So you see how that verse starts? Think not. Think not. That means don't even think that he came to take away the law. Read.
Or the prophets.
Or the prophets. Anything else the prophets wrote. Read.
I am not come to destroy.
He didn't come to say don't do it anymore. Read.
But to fulfill.
So my question is always to the Christian, what did Christ fulfill? Huh? Give me Luke 24:44. I'd rather that one.
Bring it up.
Huh? No. He didn't come to fulfill the law. Because then, go back to Matthew 5, read verse 18. Because then these two verses will contradict themselves. If he came to fulfill the law, meaning we don't have to keep it anymore, then verse 18 won't make any sense. Read verse 18.
Verse 18, for verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass.
Till heaven and earth pass, read.
One jot or one tittle.
One comma, one period.
Shall in no wise pass from the law.
Shall nobody pass from keeping the law. So if Christ came to abolish the law, meaning we don't have to keep it, then that verse, fulfill it. But when Christians say fulfill it, they mean that he fulfilled it so we don't have to do it. That's what they mean by fulfilling it.
Read verse 19.
Read on verse 19.
Verse 19, whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments, bring it up, and shall teach men so.
How do you break and teach people to break how do you teach people to break the commandments? That's what the Christian church is teaching. By them telling you that we could come to church on Sunday, they are teaching you to break the Sabbath day. By them telling you that you don't have to wear skirts and dresses every day, they're teaching you to break the commandments of God. Huh? Jewish women, they're trying to be you. The Jewish women, that's why they got ish. When you put the word ish behind something, it's pertaining to like if someone say, I'm gonna meet you around 5-ish. Is it actually 5? It's around it. So what they're trying to do is to be you. According to the Bible, I can show you that in the Bible. They stole our identity. When they did this to us, when they put us in slavery and stuff like that, they taught us that we are the Gentiles in the Bible and they're the Jews. But in reality, when we study the Bible, the Jews fit the curses that happened to us. Do you know? Okay, this is a book about prophecy, right? There's plenty of prophecies in this book. This is a major event that took place on the earth. Do you think this would be in the Bible? This is a major thing that took place for hundreds of years on this earth. Do you think in a prophetic book you could find that in there? We're going to show you this in the Bible, my sister. Deuteronomy 28. Drop everything else. Let's go to Deuteronomy 28 because you got to know that your history is in this Bible. What's your nationality? African American. Look at this sign right here, my sister. 12 tribes of Israel. You remember Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Jacob had 12 sons. Those 12 sons became the tribes of Israel. Right? Of these 12 tribes, these are the names that God knows as. These are the names that they gave us when they did this to us. You can't find Africa America in the Bible, can you? There's no such thing as Africa America. There's not even a such place on earth called Africa America. You can't go there. I can't get a plane ticket to Africa America. How can I be from 2 different continents? That makes no sense. Africa, God said you're an Israelite from the tribe of Judah.
That's right.
The same tribe Jesus Christ came from. That's why Jesus is a Jew. Short of Judah is Jew. Judah. So Jew is just, that's how you know they black people, because that's what we do. We always shorten words. That's how we talk. That's how we talk as black people. We always shorten words. That's how you know that this Bible is a black man's book. I'm going to show you. Give me Jeremiah 14:2 real quick just to show you that the Jews are black in the Bible. I can read to you out of this. These are the things that the church is supposed to be teaching you. Man, when I first heard these things, I was jumping for joy. What? I didn't know all this because I was born Seventh-day Adventist, and then I went into the world, lived my life, doing what I want to do, sold drugs, hustled, did whatever. And then these brothers right here came up to me, just like how you were standing right here, and taught me this Bible. I was like, nah, this can't be in the Bible. Jeremiah 14:2. I'm going to show you that according to the Bible, the Jews are black. Read.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 14 and verse 2. Judah, mourning.
Judah, mourning. The Jews are in mourning, and they still in mourning to this day. At this time, they was in Babylon. You already know what happened to the Israelites in Babylon. It was under rulership of the Babylonians. They was in slavery. So they're in mourning, and today, look at the Jews. The black, the so-called African American. We still in mourning. We still in mourning. We don't own nothing. What do we own? We don't even have a land. What land is yours? A lot of black people say Africa. Where? Where? Which part? There's plenty parts of Africa. And there's a lot of Hamitic nations over there in Africa. We're not the same as African people. African people and Israelites are 2 different people. We're not the same. That's why in the book of Exodus, the Egyptians had the Israelites as slaves. Those are 2 melanated black people. They enslaved the Israelites for 400 years. They know Africa. When we go to Africa, they know the difference between us and them. We, who lost our identity, attach ourselves to them, saying, I'm from Africa. That's the motherland. No, Jerusalem is our motherland. That's in the Bible. Now, give me Jeremiah 14:2 real quick. I'm going to show you the Jews is black according to the Bible. Read.
There's a book of Jeremiah, chapter 14 and verse 2. Judah, mourning, and the gates thereof language.
The gates is the leadership. We have no leaders. You know what I'm saying? And this time in the Babylonian, they had no leaders. The gates is just referred to in the Bible as leaders. Read.
They are black.
What color is the Jews?
They are black.
What color is the Jews according to the Bible?
They are black.
The Jews according to the Bible are black men.
That's right.
Song of Solomon Solomon 1 and 5. I'm going to show you King Solomon, who was a Jew. Huh? How you know that? You read it before? You heard it before. We're going to read it to you out the Bible, sis. We're going to read it to you out the Bible. So now you don't have to say, I heard it. Now you can say, I saw it. And we can show it to you. Song of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 5.
Read. This is the book of the Song of Solomon, chapter 1 and verse 5. I am black.
What did King Solomon say?
I am black.
What color is the Jews, King Solomon?
I am black. Read. But comely.
He said, I'm black and beautiful. Who says that? We do. We do. Where do you think James Brown got that from? I'm black and I'm proud.
That's right.
Bad self. Say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud.
Where do you think he got it from? Read that again. I love the way that sounds. Read that again.
I am black, but comely.
I'm black and beautiful. We supposed to love this black, beautiful skin that we're in. Why are these sisters out here dying, bleaching their skin? We got the best skin on earth. You know that God himself is a black man?
That's right.
God. Now I'm not talking about Christ. I'm talking about the Most High God is a black man. Do you know according to the Bible he's a black man? Where it says that at? What does it say? That's Christ. I said God. God. Daniel 7. Got it? Because Christ hair is wool, skin like bronze. You know, that's written in the book of Revelation 1 and 14. That's true. Christ is that. But a lot of people think that God is a spirit and you can't see him. He's just this light that shines and nobody can ever see him. That's not biblical.
Wake him up.
Read.
This is the book of Daniel, chapter 7 and verse 9. Verse 9. I beheld till the thrones were cast down.
So Daniel is seeing a vision. God is showing Daniel a vision. He said, I beheld till the thrones were cast down. So this is a prophecy of this earth being destroyed. All the thrones, Korea, Russia, Germany, America, all the thrones of the earth were cast down. Read.
And the Ancient of Days did sit.
So who would be the Ancient of Days? That's the Most High God, because he created days, he created time. So he's an ancient, he's before days. Read. And he did what?
Did sit.
So for someone to sit, what do they have to have? For them to sit, they have to have a body to sit down. So he saw a vision of God. He said he sat down. Read.
Whose garment was white.
Whose garment? For you to wear clothes, what do you have to have? A body. So how can you be a spirit?
Read. Was white as snow.
His garment is white as snow.
And the hair of his head.
And the hair on God's head.
Like the pure wool.
Like the pure wool. Just like his son. Just like his son. Which race of people have woolly hair? Black people. So God, the same way as Christ is a black man, his father. The Bible says he's the image of his father. Huh? On a Saturday, on Sabbath. We're here out here on the Sabbath. This is what we do. On the bottom of the flyer, have our information, our website, and all that stuff is on the bottom. Huh? Our phone number, huh?
Thank you.
All right, sister. So we hope to see you. We hope that you congregate. My brother, how you doing, my brother?
What color the Jews?
What color are the Jews? They black. My sister, what's your nationality? Judah. You're an Israelite from the tribe of Judah. You're no longer, from today on, you're no longer an African American. You're an Israelite from the tribe of Judah.
That's right.
What is a nation?
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. nation is you.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord. His word